Hello and welcome to the Ithaca Times Finger Lakes Community Newspaper's fairly new YouTube channel. I'm Glynis Hart. I'm the editor of the Finger Lakes Community Newspapers, and I will be your hostess today. Every week we will be bringing you a roundup of the top news stories from all 10 of our newspapers in Tompkins, Tioga, and Seneca counties. Our Ithaca Times cover story this week was about the town's new comprehensive plan. After more than 7 years and hundreds of hours of meetings, the 2014 Town of Ithaca Comprehensive Plan was adopted during a Monday, September 8th, Town Board public meeting. The new plan comes 21 years after the town's first official comprehensive plan was issued in 1993. The 2014 plan will place a strong foundation for protecting the town's open space and working farmlands. However, its legacy will likely be tied to the intent of ensuring that land is used more efficiently and that development is done more thoughtfully. The major theme of the 2014 Comprehensive Plan is adding dense development in designated areas. The City of Ithaca's upcoming Comprehensive Plan, on the other hand, will not be ready at the earliest until the spring of 2015. The city originally hoped to unveil the plan to the public during this year's Ithaca Festival in June. Once it realized that was not a possibility, it set its sights on coordinating its release with the upcoming Apple Harvest Festival in October. Now, the city has given up hopes on completing the plan in 2014 altogether. During its Monday, September 15th meeting, the Comprehensive Plan Committee Director of Planning and Development, Joanne Cornish, noted the new timeline for the plan's completion is March 2015. Moving on, and I have my mouse on the wrong computer screen. In this week's county legislature meeting, legislators voted to accept the Jail Alternative Task Force report, but only after an hour-long discussion about the decision to include the word endorse. Ultimately, 5 legislators opposed the entire plan based on the use of that single word. Also, the legislature awarded bids for the $1.68 million Human Services Building construction project. At last week's Dryden Village Board meeting, the board voted to unanimously approve a public hearing that will introduce 5 new stop signs on the intersections of Berkshire and Ferguson Road and Mill Street. That public hearing for that law is set for October 9th at 7 p.m. That's at the Village Hall in Dryden. In Groton, the school is coming under fire after an alleged hazing incident involving the football team. Parents turned out for the school board meeting last week, upset that team members were being tarred with the same brush who maybe were innocent of the incident. The school canceled a September 12th game against Spencer Van Etten. While they investigated the incident, the police were involved and have identified 3 minors who were involved. This weekend's game against Moravia went on as scheduled. It's still unknown exactly what transpired within the team. At Wednesday's meeting, the Lansing Town Board responded to a petition signed by more than 2,000 residents calling for a reduced speed limit and or a traffic sign at the intersection of Asbury Road and Triphammer. That's a dangerous intersection. If you've ever been stopped there waiting for time to go through when people are coming toward you on Triphammer, you will identify with the crash last year, February 26th, I believe. 5 people were injured at that dangerous intersection. So they are hoping that the DOT will respond and put a light there. And I just did that again. South Seneca had a really nice Remembrance Day ceremony. The Ovid Fire Department and Varick, Interlaken, Romulus, Lodi all showed up to remember 9/11, to remember their fellow firefighters, to remember the people who died and the first responders who were involved. September 11th, 2001. So that was a nice ceremony. We've got pictures. Check our Ovid Facebook page or check our Ithaca.com website and search Remembrance Day. In Candor, at the last Candor Town Board meeting, board members discussed some substantial problems they've been having with the plumbing and HVAC contractor they hired for the town highway barn project. In Spencer, also in Tioga County, the legislature voted on Thursday morning deciding to defund the county's bus system as of November 30th. The decision is the result of the fact that the county lost all the Medicaid transportation funding when they hired a dispatch service that rerouted all Medicaid patients to taxis. It will be a huge blow to many of the county's most disadvantaged people, as well as to anybody who's just trying to be eco-friendly and use public transit. Over in Newfield, the town board had a pretty uneventful meeting last week. The biggest thing was the approval of the dog control contract with the SPCA. The planning board, on the other hand, was proud to receive a 2014 award for excellence in comprehensive planning from the upstate chapter of the American Planning Association. And in sports, Lansing boys soccer took down Trumansburg Tuesday night, 1-0. Lansing has not lost a regular season game since the last time they played Trumansburg a year ago. On Friday, Groton football lost to Moravia, 35-0. If you have an idea for something you'd like to see us cover, email me, editor at flcn.org or Bill, editor at ithacatimes.com, and you can click on the link in the description below to check out our website and to be sure to tune in next week for more.